Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, we are talking new course 3.0, Master Pass Protection, a QB lens. I am so excited to share this. If you play quarterback, if you coach quarterbacks, if you love quarterback play, this is for you. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. I am so excited about this course on a number of different levels. First, third course for the quarterback school. Very excited to continue to blend football education, try to do it at the highest level possible. The content of this course, Master Pass Protection, a QB lens, really took what I consider me kind of struggling a little bit in the league and put it on a different level. Allowed me to maybe extend my career from the league average to almost a decade in the league. And it came from me being very intentional about trying to learn and eventually work towards mastering pass protection. And I don't mean going out there and blocking a 3 technique or setting on a 9 technique. I mean understanding what the responsibilities are. What does the math look like? What are the angles? What are the matchups? What are the fronts? What are they trying to do pressure-wise? All together in every single system. I got a chance to play for 11 different organizations. More offenses than that. More offensive coordinators than that. So being able to blend all of those things, all of the teaching, all of the offensive philosophies, approaches, to be able to create what I think is the most generalizable, things that would work in any offense, no matter how you call it, define it, bucket it. There are only so many different ways to do it, and to break it down and pull it apart to understand at its core, at its bones, what exactly are all these pass protections. And then from there, build that up and combine that with the journey of a quarterback from youth football to scholastic, high school, intercollegiate, professional, and be able to apply it to all of those levels. Because once you learn it, once you're intentional with the foundation, you just stack layers, you stack experience. The foundation of pass protection doesn't change. There are only so many different ways to do 5-person pass protection, 6-person pass protection, 7-person pass protection, play actions. We break down all of them and really go through it in a very specific, systematic way to allow the people enrolled in the course to work towards a level of mastery. Because once you combine what everybody tries to do, X's and O's wise on the perimeter, schemes, your system, understanding coverages, beating coverages, all important. But when you're trying to get the edge, when you're trying to be intentional about making big jumps in your improvement in the offseason, it's these types of dives, these types of deep dives, these types of improvement that allow you to play faster, that allow you to process faster at the line of scrimmage, that allow you to be more creative when you're creating plays. All these things go together. And this is really one of, if not the foundational block that I felt like for my playing career allowed me to take the next level, especially in the league where you're looking for really small incremental improvement all the time. This was the big one for me. Being able to say, okay, I don't care what you call it. I know how to play this protection. I know the rules. I know the adjustments. We might call it something else. I might have to relearn some verbiage, but I don't have to change how I understand this type of protection. It is what it is. I can put it into my bank of football knowledge and be able to play really quickly and at a high level. And that's what this course creates. That's the outcome. When you're done with this course, you will be able to speak pass protection for any team at any level. Youth, peewee, all the way to the league and everywhere in between. So I'm just so excited to share it because I really think it will be impactful immediately for players. Even if you are young and maybe can't grasp every single thing and kind of a detailed, nuanced, granular level, there will be elements that will immediately impact your performance, your ability to process, your ability to understand, your ability to maybe not get hit as much, your ability to get the ball out of your hand. from the youngest levels all the way to guys playing on Sundays. So I am so excited to share it. Let's go over, take a peek at my screen, and I'll walk you through some of the curriculum. So here we are. We start off with a little intro and then get into a general understanding. And that's really just building the base layer, kind of the soil foundation of what we're trying to do here. We're leveling the ground, making sure we're speaking the same language, but it's really important to make sure that we understand the benchmarks of where we're trying to go from here. From there, we get to more of the advanced understanding. I think this is almost like the honors track. This is where you see people start to separate themselves as far as being comfortable in a system, being able to play quickly, knowing the ins and outs of certain protections, being able to have working towards a detailed understanding. And then we jump into really the meat and potatoes of the course. What I end up calling the expert level, but really it's a detailed mastery level of the core protections across every level of football. 5-person protection, 6-person protection, 7-person protection, 8, 9-person protection, bunch of different play action and movements. And this is really the separator stage. This is what will make the biggest impact for people to be able to play, coach, understand at a higher level. Then we get into some fun stuff with dealing with a bunch of different problems that can arise in pass protection. Really the most common and what I think give people the most amount of troubles. Now you're not going to see all of these on Friday nights or Saturday mornings or Saturdays even. Some of these are Sunday problems. But at the highest level, you're going to see these things. So it's fun to dive into it so you understand, have a deep understanding of what that looks like. Then finally, we start talking about what a quarterback should want. So once you get out of this course, what you should be asking your coaches for, what you should be creating for your players. Talking about different understanding of different things, whether it's having a plan for zero, understanding where a protection is sound or unsound, if you play under center or in gun, time at the line of scrimmage, what you're looking at, pre-snap, all those things lumped into one section. And then finally, I talk about some of my personal tricks of the trade, things that I learned across the way. I think that there are some real nuggets in here. I love the pulled string elements, the shell elimination tactics, and there are things in here that will really be able to take from this course right onto the field, practice field, game, and be able to elevate your performance immediately. Hopefully, you are interested in taking your game to the next level. If you are, please click the link in the description to this video. Get over there, check out the course Master Pass Protection, a QB lens. If you enjoy the Quarterback School YouTube channel, if you're perhaps a fan of the Patreon community, this is what I consider the best of the best as far as the content that I create. Trying to bridge the elements of personal experience, football, and then the educational element of teaching, moving the position forward collectively and trying to make the biggest impact possible from this type of platform. And really, it's meant and designed for quarterbacks specifically. Quarterback players, quarterback coaches, offensive coaches, people trying to elevate their game, take it to the next level. So if that sounds like you, click the link in the description. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.